There's a window of time, a sacred doorway, that opens every single night. And most people, unknowingly, slam that door shut with worry, frustration, or replayed scenes of what went wrong. But if you knew that this brief, drowsy moment, the edge of sleep, held the power to completely rewire your financial reality, would you keep wasting it? See, you don't attract money just by working harder. You attract money by becoming energetically available to it. And the most powerful time to shift your vibration is right before you drift off. In this twilight state, when your conscious mind begins to rest and your subconscious awakens, the language of vibration becomes pure. There's no resistance, no logic, just feeling. And whatever you feel as you fall asleep becomes the instruction manual your subconscious follows for the next 72 hours. This is why a single thought, a single sentence, repeated with emotion in this sacred state, can ripple through your entire field and return to you as money, opportunity, or unexpected blessings within days. It's not magic, it's spiritual law. Neville Goddard called it the bridge of incidents. Florence Scovel Shinn called it the subconscious pattern. And Jesus called it according to your faith, so be it unto you. What you believe in that moment is what becomes flesh. So in this video, I'll walk you through 3 powerful sentences designed to harmonize your energy with abundance, clear resistance, and command your subconscious to open the gates of receiving. Say these before sleep, and within 72 hours, your financial reality could look very, very different. Let's dive in. You wake up, check your phone, rush into your day. And at night, when your body finally slows down, your mind doesn't, it spins. It replays everything you didn't do. It calculates bills, rehashes conversations, judges what you said or didn't say. And then, you fall asleep. But here's what most people don't realize: that final 10 minutes before sleep, the space between consciousness and surrender, is not just the end of your day. It's the beginning of your next 72 hours. This isn't poetic metaphor. It's vibrational science. Your subconscious is always listening, but it listens most clearly when the conscious mind grows quiet. And the exact moment that happens is right before you sleep. In that state, the mind softens, resistance dissolves, your heart opens, your spirit leans in. And in this open, fertile field, whatever words or emotions you plant will grow. Now imagine what most people are planting. I can't believe this is my life. I'm so tired of struggling. How am I going to make it next month? Without knowing it, we turn our beds into altars of scarcity. We offer up our final thoughts as prayers, and they echo back as more of the same. So let me ask you something deeply personal. What have you been sleeping with? What thoughts? What emotions? What vibrations have you been tucking into bed at night? Because they're not just laying with you, they're creating with you. And if your dominant vibration before sleep is anxiety, doubt, or lack, then no amount of affirmations during the day will override it. Why? Because the state of sleep is where creation begins. It's the meeting place between your desire and the source that fulfills it. Neville Goddard taught that feeling before sleep is the seed of tomorrow. He said, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled and sleep in that state. Not just think it. Not just hope for it. Sleep in it. This means you must embody abundance. Not as a wish, but as a truth already lived in vibration, in emotion, in being. And when you do, your subconscious gets to work. It rearranges circumstances, opens unexpected doors, aligns you with people, events, and opportunities that match your new state. That's why the bedtime moment is your portal. A sacred chance to close the gap between the world you desire and the one you're currently living in. And it's not that the universe wasn't listening before. It's that you were sending mixed signals. Your mouth said abundance, but your vibration said not enough. So tonight, and every night after, I want you to claim that moment. Not for scrolling, not for worrying, but for planning. Because what you plant in the final breath of wakefulness will rise with the morning sun as your next reality. And it begins with a shift, a single breath, a chosen thought, a vibration you decide to dwell in on purpose. Coming up, I'll share with you the beliefs that quietly block your abundance and how to clear them before you even speak a word. But first, are you tired of attracting the wrong people and ending up in frustrating relationships? The truth is, the love you receive reflects the energy you radiate. If you want to build deeper, healthier, and more abundant connections, you need to shift your energy. In my book, The Law of Attraction in Relationships, I'll show you how to transform your energy and attract the kind of love you truly deserve. Stop repeating the same mistakes. Start your transformation now. Click the link pinned in the first comment and dive in. Great. Let's move into the next vibrational layer of this journey. Let's get honest for a moment. You've watched the videos, You've said the affirmations. You've tried visualizing, meditating, even scripting your desires. And yet, money still feels like a stranger. It flirts with you, shows up briefly, then disappears just when you need it most. So, what's happening? Why does it seem like abundance is always almost here, but never quite lands? The answer isn't that you're doing something wrong. It's that your energy is speaking louder than your words. You see, money is not just paper or numbers on a screen. Money is energy. It's vibration. It's the physical reflection of what you believe you're worthy of receiving and what you expect to happen when you ask. Now hear me on this. You can't fake expectation. You can say all the right things. I'm abundant. Money flows easily to me. I deserve wealth. But if your inner vibration says, I'm scared, I never have enough, or this probably won't work, then that's the broadcast the universe responds to. And what do you get in return? Mixed results, delay, frustration, small wins that evaporate, doors that open halfway, then slam shut. This isn't punishment, it's precision. The universe is not reacting to your words, it's responding to your dominant emotional state. And that dominant state is often shaped by old agreements you made with lack. Let me explain. Somewhere along the way, you were taught to fear money, to feel guilt for wanting more, to believe that success meant stress, or that being wealthy made you selfish. Maybe you saw money break your parents. Maybe you watched someone lie, steal, or cheat for it. Or maybe you just heard over and over, we can't afford that. And over time, you internalized a story, a vibration, a subconscious script that says, having money isn't safe. I'm not meant to be rich. I'll always struggle a little. And until that script is rewritten, no amount of conscious effort will override it. That's why so many people give up. They think manifestation doesn't work. But manifestation always works. It's just mirroring what you truly believe. So, how do you shift that? You stop trying to manipulate the external world, and you start transforming the internal one. You begin by noticing the real story you tell yourself about money. Not the one on your vision board, the one you feel in your belly when a bill arrives, the one you hear in your head when you check your bank account. Because that story, that feeling, that's the vibration you're sleeping in. And that's the vibration creating your financial life. But here's the good news, vibration is fluid. It's changeable, it's responsive, and the most effective way to shift it is to do it when the veil between conscious and subconscious is thinnest. That's right before you sleep. Coming up, I'll show you exactly how the subconscious receives instructions at night, and why most people accidentally sabotage their abundance by what they don't say. But remember this, you are not failing. You're simply ready for a deeper kind of alignment. And it starts now. Beautiful. Now if the conscious mind is the captain of the ship, the subconscious is the ocean it sails on. You can steer the wheel all day long, but if the tide beneath you pulls toward lack, no amount of effort will change your destination. This is why affirmations, without subconscious alignment, feel hollow. They sound good, they look powerful, but deep down, they don't move you. So here's the question that matters. What actually reaches your subconscious? The answer is simple but overlooked. Emotion. Not words. Not logic. Not effort. Emotion. The subconscious doesn't speak in sentences. It speaks in states. It listens for feelings. And the most receptive state, the one where your subconscious is most open, vulnerable, and programmable, is the state right before sleep. Now, let's get technical for a second. Just before you fall asleep, your brain shifts from beta conscious thinking to alpha and then theta waves. These frequencies are deeply meditative, hypnotic, and ideal for suggestion. This is not pseudoscience, it's neuroscience, and spiritual masters have been pointing to it for centuries. Neville Goddard called it the state akin to sleep, a drowsy, impressionable phase where the conscious guard is lowered, and the subconscious is wide open to receive. This is the moment you've been missing. You see, most people try to force change when they're fully awake. They repeat mantras in front of the mirror. They hustle. They chase. They grind. But their subconscious, their true creator, is still carrying the weight of old programming. So no matter how many times they say I am wealthy, their subconscious still whispers, no you're not. And the whisper always wins. That's why the moments before sleep are so sacred. In that quiet, twilight zone, when you're not fully here or there, you have a golden opportunity to speak directly to the part of you that creates reality. But here's the key. You can't just speak at it. You have to speak through emotion, through vibration, through feeling. So, when you say an affirmation like money loves me, it can't be mechanical. It has to carry the weight of truth. Even if just for 30 seconds, you must feel it like it's already done. You must allow the vibration of that statement to wrap around you like a blanket, to settle in your body, to echo in your chest like it's already here. Because that's what the subconscious responds to. It doesn't ask if it's logical. It doesn't care if your current reality matches. It only knows how you feel when you say it, and that feeling is what instructs it. That feeling is what sends out the signal that calls more of itself back. So, when you go to bed tonight, you're not just going to sleep. You're entering the most powerful programming chamber you'll ever have access to. And the 3 sentences I'll share with you soon. They are vibrational keys designed to unlock states of trust, safety, and receiving. When spoken with sincerity and emotion in this sleepy state, they don't just affirm, they command. But before we go there, let's revisit the part of your life where energy alignment matters, just as much as money, relationships. Are you tired of attracting the wrong people and ending up in frustrating relationships? The truth is, the love you receive reflects the energy you radiate. If you want to build deeper, healthier, and more abundant connections, you need to shift your energy. In my book, The Law of Attraction in Relationships, I'll show you how to transform your energy and attract the kind of love you truly deserve. Stop repeating the same mistakes. Start your transformation now. Click the link pinned in the first comment and dive in. Now, let's unlock the 3 sentences that can change your financial vibration in 72 hours. Let's step into the moment of transformation, the words that carry vibration, and the vibration that carries wealth. Let's get something clear from the beginning. These are not just positive affirmations. These are vibrational commands. Each one is designed to bypass your overthinking mind and speak directly to your subconscious, the true gatekeeper of your financial reality. But before we speak them, you need to understand how to say them. You don't speak these like a task. You don't try to believe them. You don't repeat them like a chant you hope will work. You say them like a truth already lived. You say them from the version of you who already has, not the version who's still hoping. You let the words settle into your body. You let your breath slow. You let your spirit listen. And you speak from that still place between waking and sleep. Let's begin. Sentence 1. Everything I touch turns to gold. Why this works? This phrase is more than metaphor. It's a reversal of the inner critic, the voice that tells you your efforts never work, that money is hard, that nothing you do is enough. When you say, everything I touch turns to gold, you are claiming divine flow. You're stepping into the archetype of the alchemist, one who transforms lack into luxury, effort into overflow, struggle into ease. You're telling your subconscious, my presence is profitable. My energy multiplies. My worth creates wealth. And here's the key. Feel it. Visualize your hands glowing. Imagine your voice moving people. Sense opportunities unfolding just because you showed up. Let the phrase melt into you, as if it's already true. Because vibrationally, it already is. Sentence 2. Money comes to me quickly, easily, and constantly. This phrase breaks the pattern of delayed abundance. Many people only expect money in large, rare bursts, paychecks, launches, windfalls. They've wired their subconscious to believe wealth is occasional and effortful. This phrase reprograms that. It installs a belief that money is like air, always around you, always available, always in motion. By speaking this at night, when your mind is soft and receptive, you start to expect small wins. You notice the refund, the random payment, the unexpected gift, and each one becomes proof that money isn't just a someday thing, it's a now thing. Say this with rhythm. Feel the ease. Let the word constantly soothe your nervous system, because when your body feels safe, abundance flows naturally. Sentence 3. I am aligned with the vibration of wealth. This is your anchor phrase. It speaks directly to your energy, not your bank account. Because sometimes we affirm wealth while still feeling unworthy. We visualize prosperity while fearing bills. We speak abundance while embodying anxiety. This phrase shifts your identity. It says, I no longer chase money. I become the version of me that attracts it effortlessly. Alignment is about resonance. It's about tuning your being to the same frequency as your desire. And when you sleep in that frequency, your subconscious begins rearranging your world to match it. So tonight, as you lay your head on the pillow, whisper these 3 sentences softly. Let them wash over you. Let them become you. Not with force, but with faith. And tomorrow, watch what starts to shift. Doors open. Ideas land. People call. Money flows. Why? Because you didn't just affirm abundance. You align with it. Coming up next, what to expect in the next 72 hours, and how to ride the wave of vibrational change that's already beginning. Wonderful, now let's guide the viewer through the unfolding. When you shift your vibration, truly shift it, the universe responds. Not in vague, abstract ways, but with precision, with movement, with undeniable signs. And when you plant new vibrational seeds right before sleep, you initiate a sacred countdown, a 72-hour energetic window where your new state begins to attract its match. So, what can you expect? Let's begin with what you won't always feel. You might not wake up with fireworks. You might not feel different, at least not at first. That's okay. This process is not about hype. It's about harmony. Think of it like tuning an instrument. You've struck a new chord, and the world is starting to vibrate in response. But that response may begin subtly. Here's what to look for in the next 72 hours. 1. A sudden emotional shift. You may notice that you feel lighter, more neutral, less reactive. This isn't random. It's alignment. Your subconscious has begun to operate from a new script, and that inner shift changes what you notice, how you respond, and what you attract. 2. An unexpected opportunity or gift. It might be small, a refund, a discount, a gift from a friend, a new client, or something bigger, a job offer, a loan approval, an old debt repaid. Whatever it is, recognize it for what it is, evidence. Evidence that your new vibration is working, that the spiritual law of return is already responding. 3. Divine disruption. Sometimes, before the money flows, something old must leave. This could look like a canceled plan, a delayed payment, or an unexpected expense. Don't panic. This isn't the universe punishing you, it's repositioning you. Sometimes, old energy must clear to make room for new. Sometimes, the things that seemed stable were actually blocks. So if something shifts, trust it. Ask yourself, what is this clearing space for? 4. A deep sense of knowing. This is one of the most powerful signs. You may suddenly feel calm, assured, centered, even if nothing visible has changed. This is what Neville Goddard called living in the end. You're no longer trying to make abundance happen. You simply know it's done. This is the seed moment, and when you hold it, without wavering, the harvest must follow. But here's the most important part of these 72 hours. Stay in the vibration. Don't watch the clock. Don't say the sentences one night and then doubt the next day. This isn't about testing the universe. It's about trusting your alignment. When doubt creeps in, return to the feeling. When fear whispers, return to the sentence. This isn't just about results. It's about identity. You're not someone trying to attract money. You are someone who is aligned with wealth. And aligned people don't chase, they allow. Coming up next, how to turn this into a lifestyle, not a one-time ritual, and keep the flow of abundance open permanently. We live in a world that teaches us to hustle for every ounce of security, to grind for peace, to chase abundance like it's always just out of reach. But you're here because your soul knows a deeper truth, that the real power is within you, that alignment is not earned, it's remembered, and abundance is not chased, it's received. So how do you take what you've learned in this video and turn it into a lasting daily ritual? How do you go from occasional abundance to living in a permanent state of flow? Let's make it simple. 1. Claim your bedtime as sacred ground. Every night, your bed becomes your altar. The final thoughts you think are the prayers your subconscious amplifies. So from this night forward, no more falling asleep to Netflix or stress. You're going to treat those last 5 to 10 minutes like a spiritual practice, because that's exactly what they are. Breathe deeply, slow your mind, let your body soften, and then speak the 3 sentences. Let them move through your chest. Let them become the final frequency you offer the world before you drift off. 2. Stay consistent for 21 days. Your subconscious mind is trained through repetition and emotion. So speak the same 3 sentences with feeling every night for 21 days. You can even write them down in a journal each morning to reinforce the shift. This consistency creates momentum. It tells the universe, I'm serious, I'm ready, I'm aligned. And the universe always responds to clarity. 3. Let go of the how. This is where many people sabotage their flow. They do the ritual, then start obsessing over results. Where is it? Why hasn't it come yet? Maybe this isn't working, but that energy, that anxious grasping, sends a different signal. I don't believe it's mine. Your job is not to control the path. Your job is to hold the vibration, to stay in the state of already done. Let the money find its way. Let the blessings surprise you. Let the how be handled by a source that sees all angles and knows all shortcuts. 4. Expand the practice into other areas. Once you feel the power of this night ritual, you'll realize something profound. It's not just about money. These same principles apply to health. To love, to purpose, to every area where you desire expansion. You can create sentences for any vibration. I am healed and whole. I am deeply loved and chosen. I am safe, guided, and divinely supported. Because the method is the same. Emotion plus repetition plus subconscious surrender equals transformation. And when you master this formula, there is no limit. You are no longer the one begging for miracles. You are the miracle embodied. 5. Protect your new identity. You've begun a sacred shift. Don't let old habits drag you backward. Be mindful of conversations rooted in scarcity. Release content, people, and energy that reinforce lack. You're not being negative by guarding your vibration. You're being responsible. You've claimed a new frequency. Now honor it, live it. Protect it like it's gold, because it is. And as you do, you'll find that what used to feel like a dream starts feeling normal. Natural, inevitable, because it is. Coming up next, let's reflect, integrate, and prepare your heart for what's to come. Beautiful days. Let's now bring this journey to a sacred close. You've just remembered something your soul always knew. You are not a victim of your bank account. You are not at the mercy of luck, effort, or timing. You are the creator of your vibration, and vibration creates everything. Every night, as the world quiets and your eyes begin to close, you stand at a threshold. And most people don't even realize it. They carry the weight of the day into sleep, worries like pillows, doubts like blankets, and they wake up wondering why nothing changes. But you now know better. Because now, your bed has become your temple. Your final thoughts have become your seeds. And your words, those 3 sacred sentences, have become instruments of alignment. This is how change begins. Not with willpower, not with force, but with frequency. And the moment you shift your frequency before sleep, your world begins to shift with you. In the days to come, you may not always see the results immediately, but you'll feel something deeper, a calm certainty, a quiet power, a knowing that says, it's already mine. That knowing is your compass. It will guide you. It will attract everything you once thought you had to chase. And if you stay in that knowing, if you sleep in it, breathe in it, speak from it, you won't just attract money in 72 hours. You'll attract a life you no longer have to escape from. A life that reflects who you've always been beneath the noise. So tonight, say the sentences. Feel them. Trust them. Let them cradle your soul. And tomorrow, let the abundance begin.